Well, hello everyone. It is the day after Oscars, and if you watch the Oscars, what the hell happened? Whoa! I'm shocked. It happened like what, 10 hours ago now, and I'm still shocked. I just wanna, wow, what happened? Okay, let's start from the beginning. First of all, I thought the opening was not the best. I like that song from Justin Timberlake. I didn't think he did the best job performing it, really. It did get everybody on their feet. It did get everyone excited. I kind of just thought it was personally. I thought the opening with the opening that Jimmy Kimmel did, wasn't the greatest. It was fine. It was better than Jimmy Fallon's on the Golden Globes. Let's say that. Not better than Jimmy Fallon's opening, though, because anyway. So the opening was fine. Then we get on to Jimmy Kimmel as just hosting the show, and he did amazing. Going in, I'm not the biggest Jimmy Kimmel fan. I prefer Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel did a fantastic job. I want him on forever now. He did amazing. We knew the Matt Damon stuff was going to be in there if you've ever watched his show. I thought it was going to be a little too much. No, he did it perfectly. He spread it in perfectly. The little bits he did was fantastic. These last few years, there's always been something that we got to do something big. And last year was, or not, what I forget what last year was. The year before that, though, was Neil Patrick Harris and his magic trick that was really stupid. The year before that was Ellen with the big selfie. This year was a tour bus. They brought a tour bus of people in, just random people. They thought they were just looking at Oscars dresses and stuff. And oh no, it's everyone. And it was fantastic. I loved seeing the reactions, and then immediately the smartphone's coming out like a machine gun, just taking pictures. Just boom, 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 boom. And then there was the engaged couple that Jimmy Kimmel's like, Denzel, get over here, let's marry these people. And he's like, oh, it's Denzel, so it's legal. Loved that bit. That was awesome. It was fantastic to just see the shock. And I loved that the celebrities were just they were so enjoying that. They were just all like, hey, how you doing? Giving hugs. Meryl Streep was getting hugged. Everyone, that was awesome. I loved the tour bus thing. I love that a lot of movies won. I went in predicting that La La Land was going to beat the record for most Oscars ever won. That did not even come close to happening. I love that Arrival won some. I love that Hacksaw Ridge won some. It's awesome to see because all these movies were so deserving this year. We didn't have a very good movie year, but we had a great Oscar end of the year. And all these movies deserved everything that got awarded. I loved La La Land as my number one movie of the year, but I'm glad other movies got some love in there. La La Land, I wanted it to win the most Oscars ever. I wanted it to break the record. It still broke a record. Damien Chazelle is the youngest ever winning director. He's 31, 32. So that's awesome. I'm glad it won some kind of record, I guess. So that was awesome. I loved the theme of inspiration this year, and I loved that they had Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen and Javier Bardem just talk about what inspired them, what movies they watched as children and stuff that got them inspired into this career. And I also love that it ended with Jimmy Kimmel doing his inspiration from We Bought a Zoo for Matt Damon and how terrible of an actor he is. That was awesome. And then to really cap it off with playing him off the stage as he's presenting an award was fantastic. I loved that bit. It was just hilarious. I have to say, the flow of this show was fantastic. It was, last year's, I believe, was 3 hours and 15 minutes. This was almost 4 hours long. It started at 7:30, and it didn't get done until about 11:20. And it did not feel like that. I had fun. This was a blast to watch from start to finish, which was awesome because usually, last year especially, I usually watch the Oscars, like I'll go on YouTube, watch it 2 or 3 times after I already watched it live. Last year I wasn't going to watch it because it was so political, it was so boring, it was just, ugh. This year was fun. I'm going to watch this 4 hour and 20 minute epic, or what is it? No, it wasn't 4 hours, 20 minutes. It was about 4 hours. I'm going to watch it probably 3, 4, 5 times. I loved this Oscars. Some problems, again, I'm going to go back to here. The in memoriam, however you say that. The part where they were bringing up the people who had died this year. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot of them, I thought. It felt like there was only like 10 there. There was like 132 people who died in this industry this year. Gary Shandling was not involved in that. I didn't think that was right. I personally think the opening we saw with Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling and the Moana performance, it was a good performance. It does not need to be in the Oscars. It is a song in a movie. I mean, the song for Can't Stop the Feeling, I'm trying to even remember if it's in the movie. I think it's just in the end credits. It's not important to the movie that much that we should be spending 20 minutes of the Oscars performing the songs. We need to get rid of that bit, and we need to focus on, and usually they have, in between the show, they talk about each Best Picture nominee. They didn't do that. They just talked about it at the end for 2 seconds for each movie, said, hey, film about this got nominated. And I don't like that. We need to focus more on the movies and not songs. I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to make the Oscars more fun. I don't want to see the songs. I thought all of them were terrible except for Moana. And I'll get into the La La Land songs in a second here. So yeah, going back to the In Memoriam, not everyone was there. I didn't like that. There was so many people that died this year that should have been included in that, and they weren't. So now going on to the original songs. Like I said, there's no reason to be performing all these songs. You can do a little montage of it quick that's a minute, 2 minutes, but we do not need to spend 15, 20 minutes focusing on stupid songs that are in the movie for 2 minutes. Now, the thing that really got me going, why did Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling come out to present their song and not perform them? That seems stupid to me. And then you have John Legend, who is a good singer. He has a great voice. Those 2 songs, City of Stars and Audition, he should not be singing that. I'm sorry, that was not meant for his voice. It sounded not very good. I thought it was almost terrible. Borderline terrible. It just didn't work. And to have Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling come out and say, hey guys, here's the songs we performed and that we're getting Oscar nominations for. That was stupid. Oh my God, that was dumb. Going on to the next thing. Look, this has happened now for, I believe, since Ellen hosted. Back in 2014, I believe. She brought out pizza. The year after that, Neil Patrick Harris brought out, I forget what he brought out. He brought out something. And then last year was Girl Scout cookies. This year's candy, donuts, and cookies. We get it. The people in the audience are starving. Cool. Throw food from the sky. You don't have to do it 3 times. I think they did it 3 times. Ellen at the Oscars with pizza. Hey guys, you hungry? Let's call the pizza guy. Hey guys, I want to collect money for pizza. Oh great, now let's have the pizza guy come in. Like, we don't need to see them eating. We get it. Feed them once. Show us as they're eating. They're having fun eating. Great. But oh my God, I am getting so sick every year of seeing food come into the actors. We don't need to see that. We do not need to see that. Show us a funny picture of them eating the red vine like Mel Gibson did the one point. Why? The food is just whatever. Let's get to the big thing now, though. The ending. What the hell happened? So, if you didn't see this, the guy, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Warren Beatty, I think. He had the envelope for Best Picture, was looking at it when he opened it, wasn't sure what to say, and they said La La Land. La La Land's cheering, it's great. The announcer says La La Land wins Best Picture, including 6 other Oscars tonight, blah, 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 blah. They show the clips from the movie. They're on the stage. They're given their Oscars. One person thanks everyone. Two people go on to thank everyone. Three people go on. And then in the middle of this speech, first of all, the first thing I saw was Emma Stone's face. Emma Stone went from to and then we see Oscars are taken out of the hands of the people that just announced that they won. Taken out of their hands. What the heck? And then the one guy who's giving his acceptance speech, at the end, he's like, okay, let's get Damien. Oh, and I just found out we lost. And that moment, I'm like, okay, what the hell's happening here? And then, Jordan Horowitz, who was a producer on La La Land, he just won an Oscar. Guys, comes up to the microphone, guys, we're not kidding. This isn't a joke. Moonlight just won Best Picture. He holds out the card, shows that Moonlight just won Best Picture. And they're just giving up their Oscars now to the people of Moonlight. And then Moonlight, it's like a minute of acceptance speech time. Whereas La La Land just had like 3 minutes and 30 seconds of winning Best Picture, and now Moonlight has it for about a minute. I'm so confused at how this even happened. They claim that it's something with, they had 2 copies of this envelope. Why weren't we looking at the envelope? I don't know. The big thing that just killed me, though, was Emma Stone's face at the horror of what's going on. Damien Chazelle's face, who spent like 6 years trying to get this movie made and kept getting told no because it's a musical and no one's going to see it, even though the movie's made almost $400 million now. Just his face, seeing that his crew that he worked so hard with and supported him, getting their Oscars taken away, that was awful. That was terrible. I'm pissed about the fact that they just look devastated. I don't know how this happened. It better not ever happen again. It's pathetic. I have to give a big kudos, though, to Jordan Horowitz and just the entire cast of La La Land being so supportive of the fact that their Oscars got taken away. Emma Stone came out in the interviews afterwards and said, Moonlight's an amazing film, it deserves it. I'm just, wow. Wow. I don't know what else to say. All in all, this was a great Oscars, guys. I'm so happy that everyone pretty much in every film essentially got an award, which is awesome to see. I do not necessarily think Moonlight should have won this. I think it should have gone to La La Land. I'm glad it's a movie about a gay guy. I'm glad it's a film with an all-black cast. I'm glad about that. I still think La La Land's a better film. I gave it a perfect score. Just, wow. I'm still trying to process all of this. It's not working very well. In my eyes, La La Land still kind of won, and I'm waiting for the this was all a joke, but it's not a joke. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. Comment down below. What the hell?